Nancy. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Welcome to Purdy's.
Thanks.
Y'all ready for your tour?
Yes, I am.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. So tell me a little bit about the history of Purdy's.
Purdy's was founded in 1907 by R.C. Purdy, Richard Karman Purdy. He owned the business for quite some time. It was then bought by the Forrester family, and they sold the business in 1963 to the present owner, which is Charles Favell. Charles Favell has semi-retired, and his daughter Karen has taken over the business as president.
So it's almost 100 years old.
That's right. Next year it'll be 100 years old.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Here comes one of our candy makers now, making our Sweet Georgia Browns. This is a sweet caramel cooked to 240 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to pour that caramel on top of roasted and salted pecans. And then once it's cooled, we're going to put a dollop of milk chocolate on top.
So how many different varieties of chocolates does Purdy's produce?
Well over 100 different varieties.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's the first step in putting everything together?
Well, we have to have all the ingredients in, so we get all the ingredients from all over the world, and the candy makers start by making the center in the kitchen. Once the center is made, then it goes either to enrobing, where it's coated in chocolate, or it goes to the shell molding plant, where it's injected into a mold and made into a chocolate. We decorate our chocolates in a lot of different ways. A lot of them are still hand marked. Some are airbrushed or colored transfers now. And then some other ones that are chocolate stringed, where we produce a string of chocolate in a design to make a top.
So what kind of training do you need to become a chocolatier?
I went to chocolate school in San Francisco and then to candy school in Erie, Pennsylvania. I've been a chocolatier for 13 years.
What does it mean when you say chocolate school?
It's the school of chocolate technology, where we learn how to handle chocolate and temper it. It has to be tempered like steel. It has to go through many different temperature stages and agitation for it to be perfect. If you ever have a chocolate bar that snaps when you break it or is really shiny, that's a well-tempered chocolate.
Well, what's happening here now?
Okay, once we make the caramel in the kitchen for the dulce leche, it comes in here and gets put in this hopper up here. The hopper, one hopper has the center, which would be the caramel, and the other side would be the chocolate side. And the tubes you see going down into the molds is actually two tubes, one inside of each other. And as it goes into the mold, it starts depositing just chocolate, and then chocolate in center, and finishes with just chocolate. There we get these. This is how we get the center inside the chocolate.
Oh my gosh, you just revealed the secret!
That's right.
And then where do they go now?
So once they're in the mold, they go through a cooling tunnel and come out the other end, demolded.
So I'm packing these chocolates, and I gotta look at the bottom to make sure
check
that
the bottom, make sure there's no leakage cracks or anything like that would not be a perfect chocolate.
These all look perfect to me.
Great.
And I've got one row.
Perfect.
Of chocolate.
Good job, Nancy. You want to try one just to make sure it's okay?
How many of Purdy's chocolates are produced every day?
We produce well over 10,000 pounds a day out of this factory. Okay, this is our new 70% chocolate collection, all made with high antioxidant 70% cocoa.
Who designs all of them?
I do a lot of the design work with the help of my candy makers here. So it's a lot of fun. The red you see on the crantini is actually red cocoa butter that we've airbrushed into the mold before we make the chocolate.
Wow. What's the secret behind Purdy's sweet success?
I think the most important thing is quality of ingredients and quality of craftsmanship in the plant. Well, thank you again for coming down.
Thank you so much for taking the time to show me around and take me on this tour. Now I know all the secrets behind Purdy's chocolates, and I'll be on a chocolate high all day.
Well, thank you. It was great to meet you.
Thank you. This is Nancy Hahn for City Lights on Novus TV.